What's up guys, today I'm gonna be working on the 1999 Dakota R. I bought this vehicle last year for 1,000 bucks and it's still in pretty rough condition. Rust spots all around, some dents, clear coat peeling off, what you expect from a POS truck. So I didn't want to waste a ton of money on it, so I told my friend to hook me up at O'Reilly's for the spark plugs and the valve cover gasket, since this costs around 10 bucks for each spark plugs and I'm not trying to waste around 120 for all of this, so I just gave them 30 bucks and that's that. And then I bought the wire set and some coverings for the wires so they won't heat up. Oh, that one comes with a distributor as well, I believe. But since it is a 172,000 mile truck, I'm not expecting much from it. I also got this from the hookup for free, pretty nice. But I mean, this is what we're gonna be working with, so let's get going. Alright, so first, before doing anything, I'm gonna try to remove the intake. I might have to use the vacuum. Alright guys, so I got the first one out already. Now I'm gonna continue with those over there and those over there, but I'm using a little, I don't know how you call this, elbows, little elbow, using a 5/8 the spark plug remover. But let me continue this and I'll catch you up later right now. Alright guys, so I got this side done and that side done already. Now I'm gonna move on to the spark plug wires, and I'm gonna try to remove the distributor as well. And I got my box right here and my handy knife. So let me get to it real quick and I'll be back. So I already opened the box, and I mean it comes with the spark plug distributor cap with the rotor as well, the 8mm wire set, which are high performance I guess, and the ignition coil. But I mean, I'll link in the description where I got these parts at, so y'all can go and get them as well. I believe they work, so I'm gonna test them out real quick and let's get back to it again. Alright guys, so one thing I found out is that, hold up, let me get on top of the truck. Alright, so I don't know if y'all can see it, but there's a screw right there. So I'm gonna try to use my little screwdriver to try to get that one out. And there's another one over here. So I'm gonna try to pop the distributor cap out. And then the rotor that's in the bottom of that, I'm gonna try to just pop it out. So that's that. And the ignition coil, I had to locate it, but it uses a 10mm. So let me try to remove this to see if I won't need another wrench to tie this other one, the nut in the back. So let me try to do this real quick, and I'll catch you up back later. Alright guys, so I already put the wires in the distributor cap. I just put it beside the old one, took every wire out one by one, compare the sizes with the new ones, and then, oh yeah, you gotta make sure you put them in the correct spot with this black dot right there. I'll put them side by side, facing the same way, and then removing each one, checking the sizes, putting on the new one, and that's about it. That's almost how you gotta do it. And then I'm probably gonna do this tomorrow when I have more daylight, but I'm gonna try to put them in. I don't know if right now or tomorrow, and let's see if I could just finish it. Alright guys, so it's currently the next day already, and I was gonna put the distributor cap with the rotor and everything inside, but then I thought about doing the gasket, the back cover gasket already, since it was going to be more work if I do it another day. And then right now I have everything off, the intake off, since it was kind of raining in the morning. I put everything inside the truck, everything's lined up already in the distributor. Have the rotor on the other side. So I started vacuuming this morning, just the inside, all the rodent poop, everything that it had, kind of cleaned it off. It was full of gunk, the valve cover sides. Vacuumed this side too, taped off all the little holes so I could have more access towards the valve cover, removing it. And also it had some clips, and these were a pain to get off. I had to use pliers, but I mean, I had to use a lot of strength for this. Might have just been me, but I mean, I don't know if it's gonna be the same for y'all's truck, but you have to remove this so you could get access to the nuts in the bolt. So I got two different kind of bolts right here. I have this the long ones with the nut all the way down, and the regular bolt right here. So this one I have to remove with the nut, and so I'm gonna be using the long socket, which is 11, I don't know if I can see it, 11mm. And I'm gonna be, well, slowly I'm gonna be using my drill so it could be easier. So yeah, let's see how this goes, and I'll catch you right now when I have everything out. Alright guys, so I got done with that side, and this side, most of it, I just need 2 bolts right here. But this side, most of the bolts in this side, they seem like they were hand tightened, so they probably got loosened over time, and which caused a lot of the leakage to come out and the gunk to form. But I mean, on this side, most of them came out with the drill except for these 2. They were kind of tight, so I didn't want to force them out since I didn't want them to strip, so I just got my little ratchet out and started doing a little bit of force, and they're coming out pretty good. So I'll catch you up right now when I'm removing the valve covers. Alright guys, so I took the valve covers off, put some cloth on it so they won't get dirty. Got the valve covers outside. Probably gonna use some brake cleaner or gunk off to remove all the gunk and debris that it has. And maybe, just maybe, I'm gonna paint them with some high temp spray paint. And then I'm gonna take off the old gasket out, put the new ones in, and I'll catch you all right now what I do. Alright guys, so I already removed the old gasket that he had, cleaned it, even vacuumed it with just a regular household vacuum. I even vacuumed the outside of the valve cover just so it won't get dirty inside the valves. And I said I was gonna probably paint the valve covers, which I did, and I think they came out pretty good. I just painted them red with some high temp primer and high temp gloss just to see if they last. But that's the old gasket that it came with, and I'm about to put the new gasket in, so I'll catch you right now. Alright guys, so I already got done with the valve covers. All I did was use some red RTV gasket maker and put it on the surface of the cover, then put the gasket on there, and then put another thin layer of it on the other side, stick it down, and then bolt it on, and that's that. You don't have to use the gasket maker, but I mean, I just use it to be safer. And over here it's done already, so I'm already gonna put the rotor on, the distributor cap with the Sparkplug wires, and then put the spark plugs, my ignition coil, and lastly my intake, and then we can call it a day. Alright guys, so I'm finally done. I'm about to test the truck to see if it turns on or not. Don't mind the dash. I took it off for a while, but let's see if it works fine. Oh, first try. Time. Battery dead. Great. Alright guys, so the culprit was the terminals in fact, and I just had to move them around, wiggling them, and I finally got some power, as y'all may see right here. So now I'm gonna see if it actually turns on. Let me just give it a little bit of fuel. Sounds pretty nice. changing the intake,